Got an email yesterday from Jerry Kratochvil. Said, my wife bought tickets for the October 10th Taylor Swift concert in Omaha for our 11-year-old daughter and her, and for a friend and her daughter, 4 tickets through Ticketmaster back in December. Last week, a Ticketmaster rep called to tell her that someone had hacked into her Ticketmaster account, secured with her email address and password, and stole her electronic tickets and sold them. And Andrea Kratochvil joins us now for a few minutes, living this nightmare with Ticketmaster, because, Andrea, you went through the process. You confirmed that it was indeed a legitimate call from Ticketmaster, right?
Yes, that is correct. After all was said and done, and because we haven't resolved it completely as of yesterday morning, we went ahead and made some calls back to Ticketmaster just to try to confirm that the person was there. It took us, through several people, but they did indeed confirm that the individual who'd been reaching out to me was in their security department. So, the good news is they were being proactive about it. The bad news is that the whole thing has happened.
And then this, I'm laughing because it's unbelievable, not because it's funny, but while you were on the call, somebody hacked into the account again. So, where does this stand now?
At this point, we raised some issues yesterday and continued to press them on it because we hadn't heard back from anybody in about a week. And the last we heard was they were going to try to print us some hard copy tickets and send them to us via UPS. I guess the only concern there is, as you pointed out, the tickets have been resold by someone, not us, 2 times. So there's, for 2 of the seats, at least now 6 holders of those tickets. So
the arenas have procedures, right, for identifying legitimate tickets. I think when we talked to Roger Dixon about this one time, that the bogus tickets will be able to be identified as bogus. Do you know about that, Andrea?
Oh, I know that for where they're artificial tickets, somebody's manufactured a ticket that's not a real ticket. That's the case. In this case, though, the tickets were delivered electronically to me. They are stored on the Ticketmaster site, and when both times that they were resold, they were legitimately resold through the Ticketmaster site. So the individuals who received them would actually have legitimate seats. What they should be doing is deactivating the barcode on them and reactivating a new barcode so that I now have tickets with a good barcode, and whoever holds those other tickets would not have one. Hopefully, there's a way that they can be notified so that they don't show up to try to use those tickets. They may be sadly disappointed if they do.
Well, you try to keep an 11-year-old girl away from a Taylor Swift concert. You don't want to get in between that kid and the stage. I mean, so your daughter's aware of what's going on, I assume, right?
At this point, when they first called me last week, I was, I'm not going to tell her. I don't want her friend to know because I knew exactly what the reaction would be. Then we live in Overland Park, Kansas, and so, anybody's familiar with it. Taylor Swift was here last night and the night before. So she was talking about all of her friends going, and she couldn't wait. Yeah. And I accidentally slipped and said, hopefully we'll have all the ticket issue resolved. And she said, what ticket issue? So she is aware of it at this point and, of course, not happy. And it's probably the most traumatic thing that's happened in her entire life. I know, at that age, this is something they look forward to. It's probably the biggest event of her life. She'd not ever been to a concert before.
Well, your husband mentioned in an email, he said, my daughter's panic is at DEFCON 5, so...
that's about right, yes.
I understand. Well, good luck, Andrea. I mean, you'll be there one way or the other. I just hope there isn't a scrum for the seats,
Hopefully so. I mean, I think, the thing that we wanted to raise awareness of is for people who are going through legitimate channels and buying tickets, they may not actually have legitimate tickets when they get there. So, always make sure that as you are buying them, that you, to the best you can, you're making sure who you're buying them from, because you may not have anything, and also make sure that you're not handing somebody cash. In talking to folks, the same thing they said is don't buy things off Craigslist. Tickets are becoming a big market for scams. Especially the high-dollar ones like this.
Hey, thanks for sharing the story, Andrea. We appreciate it. Good.
All right.
Good words for everybody buying tickets. Man. 7:28 on News Radio 1110 KFAB. Got the news.